Hello everyone, and welcome back to Zora's Loft. So today I'm going to show off a couple of the additions that we have today, and just have a couple of helpful hints on people trying to get started. I know this is going to be my first year actual racing, but I've been raising pigeons for a year now, and just some of the troubles along the way, and just the friendships I built. So first and foremost, pigeons, you just gotta have the love for actually raising them, and just enjoy the sport of racing. I know a lot of fanciers don't actually race at all. They just love the birds in general, and that's great. I mean, I'm competitive, so of course I want to race and win races, but it's not about that. I mean, you want to see your pigeons do well, but you also want to build friendships along the way. So building rapport is very important, especially with some of the more experienced guys. Try to get with your club members and just see how they're doing. Get advice from them. Don't act like some hotshot young guy. I know I got a couple pigeons I went out and bought that are pedigreed, but some of those guys in my club are going to spank me, and they don't even believe in keeping pedigrees of the birds, So just be friendly with everyone. The golden rule, treat everyone how you want to be treated. So I'm going to get into some of the birds that I currently have added. I didn't actually have to purchase these birds or anything. Like I said, building rapport and friendships along the way. So Mike Amico, Rocky Ridge Kennel and Loft. He also has a YouTube channel. Him and I live about 30 minutes away from each other. So, and we're the two furthest south in our club, the Greenville club here in South Carolina. But I bought a couple birds from him, and then we swapped back and forth some birds, and he is actually loaning me two birds right now, two hens, because that one cock, the one I had a question about, it turned out it was two cocks. Just one of them was a smaller cock, but he loaned me a hen from his young bird team last year, to breed with, to get some good results out. So she raced the whole season last year, coming in usually the middle of the pack, but occasionally she was like, that top 20%, like 25 percentile, like one or two races. So just adding theirs, and then of course I'm going to gift a couple back to him of the young birds. Like I said, friendship, and building rapport with each other. And I've talked to him greatly about, like, he's done that several times with other guys. I know Jack Borak, he has a really good relationship with him, and I actually got a couple birds from Jack as well. And yeah, just, don't be a jerk. It's plain and simple like that. So I got one pair that was actually gifted to Mike, and he didn't have room to breed from them, so he wanted me to actually go about, so I actually threw more. If you notice, I threw more of the nest front boxes in, so I could hold more breeders. But I got one pair over here, and they're they're right in here, and they were a gift to him, but he didn't have any space to actually breed from them. So I'm borrowing them, and then we just made an agreement that he's going to get the first round, and then I can have the second round. And if we want to make a third round out of them, then we'll just, either split the two, or we'll discuss it later on. But yeah. And then I also have a white, because I had two Rocky Ridge whites. And is she still? No, they are already out. So their nest box is down there. And then of course there's the cock white. But I gotta find the female white. She's somewhere around here. Oh, that one right there. So So this is actually a 2020 bird, and he's letting me bottle her for now because he's just focusing on his racing pigeons right now during the breeding season, and after that he's going to start breeding his whites in the off season. So yeah, I'm borrowing those three, and then I got one more in my other breeding loft. And as you guys can see, just looking in my yard, so clearly I live in a neighborhood. You see houses all around me. Definitely check with your HOA to make sure it is, if you have an HOA, to make sure it's allowed. My HOA, personally, I think they just want to collect money because it's not a whole bunch each year. It's literally $120. It's like $10 a month. And all they do is maintain the front entrance of our neighborhood. But their HOA policy just said no farm animals. And I don't classify pigeons as farm animals. So that's how I got around that. Really, I moved here initially because I had 5 dogs starting off. And now we're down to 4. But a lot of places have like a limit on how many animals, dogs you can have. And as you can see, I got a bunch of random cats now too. But yeah, it's not a huge, big area. All my things are over in this corner because my other side of the yard has, you know, the AC and all the stuff that takes up that corner. But this is way all these are able to face south or southeast, and that way the pigeon can get the most light. But now we're gonna actually go in and just do a little update on some of the breeders, how they're doing. So of course the new pigeons that I just got are not on eggs, and some of them aren't even paired up yet. But yeah. Alright, so we'll just actually pan over. Of course, these 4 are all on eggs. I haven't checked to see if any of them are fertile, because I did that in the past and accidentally ended up breaking one of the eggs, so I don't want to do that anymore. I've added more, and then these right here, Dollar Tree, Lily, a dollar. And then I grabbed some nesting material for them. In the meantime, I bought the economy pads from Foy's, but they are currently, I guess they're having shipping issues. So I have not yet received them, but I mean, I understand it's that they're doing the best they can. So no fault on theirs because their nest pads were still ridiculously cheap. But I got these 2. They already mated, but I'm just making sure that they know which box is theirs. And hopefully, because I did find some eggs in one of the corners over here, and came to find out that it was from these 2. So I just went ahead and gave them a little box because they're pretty colors. You know, I got the black with white flights and then this red check. All right, and then we can go to the breeding loft. Okay, so just update on the individual breeding loft. So we do have some babies, actually here and here. So these were born on the 28th. These were born on the 4th. So these ones I actually banded a couple days ago. And then all the others are still waiting. I got one that's supposed to hatch on the 10th. Another group that's supposed to hatch on the 11th. All right. And then these guys, I just went and swapped it out. I did have ones like this, but this guy, I don't know what it was, but he kept just, every day I came out here, it was empty. All right, but I got these 2 little blue bars. I'll actually grab their nest. I need to scrape around there. I scraped when they first were hatched, and as you can tell, it builds up real quick. So I'm actually going to have to go in and re-scrape this probably today. But yep, I got these 2 little blues right here. They are very healthy. I make sure that the food bowl always has food once the babies hit the ground. And then of course we got the little bands here. So this one is the 2360, and then its sibling over here, which looks like it's going to have white flights, is what was it? 2359. Yep, 2359. And yeah, their crops are full for sure. Nice little guys here. I try to handle them when they're younger. I got a bunch of wild birds, and no fault of their own. I just wasn't as involved before. But I'm going to leave these guys in here for the first 28 days, and then I'm going to be swapping them over. But I'll put these guys back right up there for now. Alright, and then I got the other babies. Ooh. Right over here. Just, it's worked out that was literally the exact same door. And let's see if Daddy will let me get them out. I just can't get over Dad's eye. He got the deepest red eye. If I can actually zoom in on his eye alone, it is remarkable. I love those deep red eyes. Like if I could get more eyes like his, I might just breed just based off that. All right, so here are the babies, and they are still too young. I'm going to actually ban them. I want to say in 3 days. Today's the 7th, so they were hatched on the 4th. Yeah, in 3 days I'm going to be banning them. And then they're just all that crop milk. They're not actually eating actual food yet, but you can see they're little lover bugs. I was playing with them earlier when I put my hand there, they were trying to eat. But I'll let them put them right back up there so the parents can sit back on them, keep them warm. Hang on, bear with me here, trying to do all this one-handed. All right, and then, so this is my new addition here. This one is on loan from Mike and Mika over at Rocky Ridge Kennel and Loft. So there's the male. He's sitting on the nest for some weird reason, but I did see them. They were actually, I literally got the birds 2 days ago, and they're already paired up. I saw them kissing earlier, but there she is. She's a Czech pied, and like I said, she finished the season, so you know that's better than nothing. Oh, and she does actually have a really nice eye too, if I can show you that. Alright, let's see here if I can get in there and show her eye. It has like it's not quite bull eye, it's just really dark. There we go. Yeah. But I mean, he was nice enough. He got me some of his young birds that finished the season that he knew were hens, and just kind of let me feel them and pick which one I wanted. So yeah, I figured these two would be a nice mate. So this is the Adkin boy from Tim Adkin in well, where is he from again? Tim Adkin. He's Great Britain, I want to say. But yeah, that's the cock I got from him. All right, and then of course once the chicks are 28 days old, I am currently in the process of fixing this up where it's going to just be a weaning little area for them. I got this in here right now just for the birds. Anything that's sick, or if I'm having issues trying to pair them, I'll just put them in here. But this door opens up as well, and it gives them all this. It's 5x3, and I was actually planning to originally turn this into a breeder loft where I'd build more of these 30x30 cages. Oh, Mama and little James decided to pop out and say hi. Say hi, James. Yep. All right, but no, this I'm going to just turn into a squeaker loft for now. That way the young birds can be weaned off their parents and not bullied by the other birds in the flying loft. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for tuning in, And I should have probably said this at the beginning of the video, but we want to thank everyone over here. Say thank you, James, because we hit 50 subscribers. We're actually at 52 subscribers today, so that's awesome. At first we were slow, but now we're doing a lot faster. I'm assuming probably because we started talking about more than just our boring racing pigeons. We started adding in the colored pigeons. But yeah, all right, well, thank you, everyone. Please like and comment and subscribe if you haven't. All right, stay humble and kind.